Hi everyone, this is Dirk. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're talking about the Pixel P80 Professional Video Light. It is an LED Barndoor light that is really special. First of all, we're talking about the finishes. This is brushed aluminum and we have this layer here that looks like carbon fiber. I know it's not, but it has a really cool look. The fins for cooling, overall, this is already a premium build. This here is the adapter interface, and the cool thing about this, it locks the adapter connection in place, and even if you have a little strain, of course we want to avoid this, but you won't pull out the cable and you can experience an uninterrupted video shoot. Nice to see that they were not cutting corners. The included power cable has a decent length. This is the power button. Next to the power button we have a group button, so you can group this light with other Pixel lights. Here we have the wireless channel button. You can adjust the brightness stepless from 0 to 100% in 1% increments, and there is a button for fast adjustments. This one is actually giving you a 25% increments for each push. Here we are at 0. The first press is 1%, but then 25, 50, 75 and 100. This is so convenient and makes it so much faster. So in here, this is the mode button. We can go through the different modi and we'll get to this in a second. The Pixel P80 reached a brightness of 2330 lux at 1 meter distance with the diffuser attached. It has 542 lamp heads, consuming only 60 watts. There's no built-in fan, so it operates super quiet. This is huge for filmmakers. Hi creators, this is Dirk. Thanks so much for tuning in. The camera microphone was right next to the P80. You can't hear a thing. Cool, really good. You have 3 sections. I stands for intensity. The second row here is for the color temperature. We can go as low as 2500 Kelvin, which is a very yellowish light, but we can go all the way up to 10,000 Kelvin. This is a range that barely any other Barndoor light can offer. And here you can adjust the hue of the color temperature. So if you want to get even more precise, you can add more magenta or green. A push on this button will get us into HSI mode. Like I said before, you could also push the M, the mode button, whatever is easier for you to reach. Here you can adjust the intensity, the hue and saturation of the light. This time let's press on the M button. So this is called the RGBW mode because you have RGB, red, green and blue, but you can also add white, which brightens up your selection, and therefore you have the full range as you know it from Adobe Premiere Pro or Adobe Photoshop. The RA value tells you about the color accuracy that a light produces, by 0 being the worst and 100 being the best. The P80 reaches 97. It really creates so intense, saturated, beautiful colors. I've never seen this in any other light before. Today, here we have the Pixel P80 Professional Video Light. And by professional video light, I really mean it. This light means business. Next mode. We are in effects. The P80 comes with 10 pre-programmed scene effects that you can actually use. Reason for that is that the colors are so accurate and intense, they simulate the real-world scenarios. Let's go into police. So yes, I know this is an effect that a lot of different manufacturers are offering, but the colors are so intense and beautiful that it actually gets really close to the real-world scenario, and here I can see a use case. There is an app for this light and it's very easy to obtain. You find a QR code on the manual and also on the box. Just scan it in and download the app. It works for iOS and also for Android. As you open it up, it will find your light. You can have firmware updates through this. And here you can manage an entire group of lights. But let's go to dimming. We have all the functions here in the app that we also see on our display, and there's even more. We do have the RGB mode and we can pick any color from what we want. The HSI mode. We can choose from presets, But here's another thing, and that is pretty cool. It's called the camera mode. What it does is I can obtain any color. For example, I go here to my PC screen and click obtain, and then it will take the color from the current scene and send it over to the light, and the light will simulate it so that it matches to our scene. This way I can mix and match lights even from different manufacturers without having a discrepancy in the color. Then we have another tab, that's the effects mode, and we have all the same effects that we can utilize here on the panel of our P80. Ever since I discovered the Pixel P80, I'm using it in all my productions, whether I'm changing the color in my backgrounds or I use it for direct photo or product video shoots. Now that you've seen my review, what are your thoughts on the Pixel P80? Is this a light that you would use in your production? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and of course, if you liked my video, leave a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching this, and tune in soon again. Bye for now.